So in today's episode, we got to talk about this crazy story that came into my timeline about a gang in New York City, in the Bronx. If you're familiar with New York, you know the Bronx is one of the 5 boroughs. And I've been to all the boroughs in New York in my life except for Staten Island. And the Bronx is, of course, the most violent. And there's this gang up there called the Slaughtery gang. And when you see this girl right here, it's going to blow your mind. They have one of their gang leaders who is a lesbian who goes by the name of Lesbian. But it gets even better. There's another female who's an alleged shooter. Name I forgot. I think her last name is it's a Spanish last name. Her name is irrelevant. But she's 8 months pregnant. Check this out.
They take aim and shoot no matter who's in the way. Instead of prom parties, their social events are shootings and funerals. The number of teen girls using guns is growing, and now female crime fighters are working to bring them to justice and turn their lives around before more lives are ruined. We had an exclusive look inside recent NYPD gang takedowns. 19-year-old Brianna Portalatin, 8 months pregnant, was among other suspects brought out from a sort of criminal commune in a Bronx apartment. She was in handcuffs again. Police say it's her 3rd gun arrest. What's going on here?
I love you, babe.
The expectant mom with a rap sheet is allegedly one of 20 members of the notorious Slaughtery gang, indicted in 14 shootings in the Fordham section of the Bronx. In our exclusive look inside the NYPD takedown, we learned she's not the only female alleged trigger puller. There's also a 15-year-old girl, shown here in silhouette, taking aim and firing. Then there's one of the gang's leaders, 19-year-old Nadine Asamoah, known as drill rapper Nay Benz. Investigators say she was one of the leaders. We're racing to the precinct right now because so far this morning the detectives have captured 8 subjects wanted in this case. Nay Benz, police say you're a trigger puller. Police say you're a trigger puller. Is that true? What? Police say you're a trigger puller.
So that's the girl named Brianna Portalatin. As you can see, she's some type of Hispanic, Dominican, Puerto Rican, maybe mixed with Dominican, Puerto Rican. That's mostly what your Latinos are in New York. I've been there, I know. And then there was another 15-year-old girl in the clip. And then there was the dyke girl, drill rapper who goes by Nay Benz. And then I guess maybe this is the new term for shooter. She says, I heard you're a trigger puller. I heard you're a trigger puller. So y'all not saying shooter anymore? Is the word shooter not allowed anymore? So I'm just like, wow. So this New York City gang, this Bronx gang, it is males and females in the gang. But you got a lot of females getting arrested for allegedly, shooting people, shooting at people, and committing other crimes that gangs are known to commit. And the funniest thing about all this is that this gang has its origins from a playground. Yes, you cannot make this up. This gang's name comes from a playground.
Takedown of some of the most violent gang members they've ever seen.
All right, Lisa Evers joins us now with her exclusive look with the NYPD. Lisa.
Well, Steve and Natasha, we had that firsthand look at how the NYPD is bringing alleged gang members who terrorize their own community to justice. And now the Bronx DA says they've been charged in a 176-count felony indictment. Nay Benz, police say you're a trigger puller. Police say you're a trigger puller. Is that true? What? Police say you're a trigger puller. Is that? We're here at a secret undercover location in the Bronx where NYPD detectives are getting ready to launch a manhunt for nearly 24 gang members wanted for serious felonies, including murder. It's a Lisa Evers exclusive. It's before dawn on Wednesday, but NYPD detectives from the Gun Violence Suppression Division, called GVSD for short, are joined by detectives from Bronx precincts and warrant squads for this important mission. Their mission? Stopping the reign of terror caused by teens, young men, and a few women who engage in running gun battles with their opposition or ops at all hours of the day and night, no matter who's in the way, right in their own community.
These cases are the single most impactful reason that shootings trend downwards.
The targets are 20 members of the Slaughtery gang based out of Slaughtery Playground in the Fordham section of the Bronx.
If you come around from 2 on, that's when it fills up with all the gangs.
Investigators say they're responsible for more than a dozen shootings and attempted murders.
It's almost like they were competing with each other to see who could shoot more times.
The Slaughtery crew, also known by other names like Slaughtery and S-Block, allegedly took aim at their main opponents or ops, other young people, for no good reason. Investigators say the hatred is fueled by inflammatory disses about murdered ops and drill raps posted on social media. That's aspiring drill rapper Nay Benz, who police say is one of the gang leaders. The average age of the case subjects is 20. Teen girls are trigger pullers too, like the shooter in this video, says Deputy Inspector Craig Edelman.
Boy, you can literally not make this stuff up, bro. You got a stud rapper who goes by Nay Benz. And y'all go show Nay Benz some love, man. Y'all know she gonna need it for the bail money. She got an album out. It's called The Dyke That Go Dumb. The Dyke That Go Dumb. She got over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know, she kind of sound like an Ice Spice wannabe. Goofy songs, goofy beats. But man, y'all show that girl some love. And then you got this prego gangster, Brianna Porter Latin. You see the belly? You cannot make this stuff up, bro. In handcuffs with the baby bump. They busting you up there with babies in their belly, bro. Bro, you can't mess around in the boogie. That's why they call it the boogie down Bronx. The Bronx ain't no joke, but the pregnant women is thugging. And they always talk about how New York City got some of the most masculine females, and here is living proof. They got this woman in handcuffs, 19 years old. And the only thing she said when they was locking her up, "I love you, babe." I'm just like, man, oh man, what's going on in the boogie down Bronx? And then that one lady said they come to the playground every day around 2 o'clock. The Slaughtery gang. The Slaughtery Playground got a Slaughtery gang. Bro, you cannot make this up. Y'all be very, very careful if y'all go into the Bronx, man. The Bronx ain't nothing to play with. When I was there, I just kind of rolled through. I didn't really stop and do nothing, but I did get to see it. The high-rise projects, all that shit is still up there. It's really like that up there, man. Like I said, I ain't encountered no gangsters or nothing like that. I'm too old for that. But, man, I've never seen nothing like this before. Only in New York City. But y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Catch y'all on this one. Peace.